So, let me tell you about this morning. I did one hell of a cock up. Well, I was being too safe. Cock up. I didn't I don't know. Anyway, you can decide for yourself. Anyway, I was aware. I knew this road. I knew the existence of this road. And I knew the existence of this sign. And this sign says 13 foot. 3 meters 9. And I am 14 and a half foot with a bigger box on it, but I'm actually running at 14 foot. So 13 foot is no good for me. So I knew at the end of this road, there was a 13-foot bridge. Now, for some reason, I thought it was straight ahead of me. That arrow is pointing that way. But my sat-nav, everything was telling me to come up here. And even before I even got near the place, I put it in my head, I'm not going that way. I am not going that way because there is a 13-foot bridge there. So anyway, let's start the story, shall we? I'm going to have to let you into it first anyway, because you can see on the map, look, this was the road and this is the bridge. The bridge is here. So I knew about this road. I knew there was a low bridge here. Don't go up here. Do not go up here. Approach it from the back. So I came in earlier. And I thought, right, I'll approach it from this side, which will be the right side of the bridge. So let's see what we did. So my first sort of cock up was, I knew it was here. I'd come down the 38. I'd come down here, I'd come along here, I'd come around where the Asda is. I knew that was okay. And then down here, for some reason, the sat-nav tried to bring me down here. I don't know why, but I looked and I checked and this wasn't going to get me anywhere. So for some reason, I didn't record me coming down here and getting lost. So the next time you see me is I'm coming out of this place. That's where I'm coming out, and I'm going to go left here. So I'm going to come out and I'm going to go left. Okay. So that ended up being some sort of a dead end. So I spun around and my sat-nav sending me down here, and there's the low bridge sign. There's that damn low bridge. Oh! That damn low bridge, and I was convinced it was this side of the bridge, this place I was going. I thought, low bridge, what am I going to do? Yeah, okay. So let's continue. I'd gone in that way. Let's get away from there. Let's go round another way. Let's go down here. This should be all right here. And we go in here and there's the same sign. So we turn in here, look. So I turn in again and there's that damn low bridge sign again. And I'm thinking, 13 foot, where the hell is this place? I'm not even on the road that I want. I haven't even found yet the road of the address. So I'm coming down here, I'm thinking, it's got to be this side of the bridge. There's nothing the other side of the bridge. There's nothing. Anyway, I come here and I spot the bridge there. The bridge is there, look. So that other entrance must have come out that way. The damn bridge is there. So, that's not going to work. There's the bridge. There's the damn bridge. Where is this? And this isn't even the right name of the road. So I'm here now and I'm thinking, I'm looking at my maps. Where the hell is this place? So anyway, I end up backing out. Let's see what we do here, look. I'll wait for the traffic to go, look. So So I've got to turn my arse around again. Okay, so turn my arse around. So get my nose up here. There's plenty of room. Just go up here. Okay. So now I've got to back out, haven't I? So let's come backwards a bit. Yeah. So we back out. Yeah, here we are backing out. So back out. Let's get out of here. The bridge is down there. I finally decide, okay. If the sat-nav and the maps and everything is telling me to go down that road to the 13 bridge, I've got to go, haven't I? I've got to go. So let's go back around there again. So after convincing myself it was okay, I'm going to do it. There's nothing the other side of the damn bridge. There's no way to get to this place. I've got to do it. I didn't want to. I knew of it. Don't go down there. There's certain roads as a truck driver that you know don't go down. Just don't go down. Anyway, I had no option. I had no option but to head down here to see what was there. I didn't know, it's not a place that I knew. I only knew of the area, and this damn bridge is here again, look. I knew about that sign. So anyway, bit of a dodgy move coming across the dual carriageway. Quite busy in the morning. I'm quite late now. Well, I'm well late. Yeah. But I'd got myself in a right fluster. I got myself in a right sort of, what am I going to do? And the damn road that I want is up here. And look, nowhere near the damn bridge. The road I want is just in here. And I'd convinced myself, don't go up here, there's a low bridge. And I want it just down here. If you know, you know. But if you don't know, you are screwed. And you don't want to get yourself into bother. You've got to find a way. You're on your own. You've got your maps. You've just got to figure it out. And sometimes it can really mess with your head figuring it out. Even this guy, I thought, I'm here now. Wherever you see a container, the chances are you're in that queue. He's waiting for the same guy, same place. So I pull up alongside him and I asked him about this place that I was looking for. And is he waiting for that place? He says, no, he was waiting for somewhere else up here. But he said to me, I think it's up here. And I wasn't going to this Selco, but the Selco was on the address. This name, this Selco, this is actually called Selco Road. It had this name on it, and it had this name on it, and where I was going wasn't the same as that. But that was that made up part of the address. So anyway, so I got myself, that cost me, what did that cost me? Even before that, so 6:30, I would have, I don't know why I didn't record that bit. I must have switched it off or whatever it was, but anyway, that's cost me a good, when am I there? Look, 10, 20 minutes looking for this damn place. And if I would have come here in the first place, it would have been fine. But there are certain roads you know not to go down. But now I know it's okay to go down this road. You've just got to you just don't want to get yourself in a pickle so that you need turning around or you cause havoc or, because we're such a big vehicle. You just, So when the moral of the story is, if you see a truck at the side of the road and there's a driver in it and he's going slowly and he looks lost and you know more better than he knows, just give him a hand, will you? Because I got myself in a right state this morning. So here's a question that came up this morning. So here's a crane wagon, look. Fine, he's got that on front. There's a 10-footer. And this is a 20-footer on the back. But can you see how he's extended himself? Which is okay. But the question is, my understanding is, you can only extend yourself if you're carrying one long item. So this is 30 foot here. So if this was 30 foot one item, it's legal to extend yourself. But you can't extend yourself because you've got two items, two things, two lengths, if you get what I mean. So you can stretch yourself out to 60 foot, providing your thing that you're carrying is one 60-foot item. You can't stretch yourself. My understanding is you can't stretch yourself out to 60 foot because you've got two 30-foot items behind each other. So what are we thinking? Anybody know? Was this legally stretched? Obviously you stretch the body fine, but I think you can only stretch yourself. What's in my head is you can only stretch yourself if you did have a 30, this is a 20 foot and that's a 10 foot. So if you had a 30 foot thing, whatever it might be, in this case it's a box, but you can't put two items behind each other and then stretch yourself. I don't know, I could be completely wrong. And obviously these people have been doing it for a long time. So one of the people that I asked, he said, well, obviously these people do it all the time, so they must know. And the point of the question is, are they doing it because the guy that's telling them to do it knows the rules? Are they doing it because they've always done it and they've never had a tug? This is why you should always know yourself. If somebody asked me to do this and this was in my head, this would be the time that I then, if that question was in my head, if that question was in my head, I wouldn't rely on the person that was telling me. I would doubt the person that said, well, we've always done it that way, but why are you thinking that? So that's why I always keep all the books. So I collect the books, and the information you need in writing. Now some of these books are well old, and some of the rules don't change. It's basically always all the same rules, and they do change from year to year. But the reason I keep these books is that I can answer the question myself. Yeah. I'm not saying I wouldn't do it, if they've always done it, and we always do it that way. What I would do is, when I come home, I would check it myself in the books. So what's your belief? Do you believe that this should be stretched because he's got two items on it? I think you can only stretch it when you've got one item, one thing, whatever it might be, whether it's generally long bars of steel, whether it's a piece of girder or whatever. But as you can see, this is definitely two items, a 10-foot box and a 20-foot box. What do you think? Shall we consult the books? We won't do that today, but we'll consult the books about stretching loads. So, you know, when you come to roadworks, there's always somebody who wants to rush round the outside. You know, just take an orderly queue, form an orderly queue and flow through it quicker. It's these people that go around the outside that always cause the trouble up front. Well, here is a brother trucker, and as you can see by the gap, he'd kept the gap behind for quite some time. So I knew we were going to work together and we weren't going to let these little gremlins behind. So sometimes being big and ugly does help. So let's run forward slightly. I'm not sure if it quite catches it. Yeah, still going. They are, look. Here we are. I'm keeping up tight. There's a car here. You might see it, you might not. But this is me and my brother trucker getting one back on these. You can hear them. You can hear them by the side. Yeah, I can hear this car by the side of me going, me, 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 me. You know, if it's a 4x4, it's, oh, me, oh, yes, oh, me, oh, me. But, you know, and you know, you see some of the other ones, you can hear some of the other cars, they come past you and they're going, F you, F you, F you, F you. Well, this is how we worked together this morning, and all the me cars were stuck out there and they had to fight it between themselves. And it made me feel good. Yeah, one back for these people that don't want to queue like the rest of us. So let's see if you see what I saw. Do you see this person? There's a runner across here. There's a runner. Person running. Watch. He's running. You don't really want to. You know she's going to run. She's going to step out in front. They're in another world when they're running, aren't they? She's just running across here now, look. So I know she's going to run across here. So I'm right eased off. Let her run. Let her continue. She knows what I've done for her. We just get a little wave. Thank you. Because if I hadn't slowed down that little bit, there was a chance with the music in her ears and whatever, she would have just run straight in front of me anyway. So you just have to be aware. You just have to be aware of what's going on. Just ease off, let her run. That's it. Get a little wave.